We'll watch her head so she doesn't strike me.
Oh, she's coming out. Forget it.
Okay.
She's coming out.
So she's about an 11 foot. She's a little bit bigger, 12. She's just skinny. All right.
She's skinny because all of her body mass is up in there.
Yeah.
Not that much.
Okay.
But I can see that it's coiled.
All right. So
I'm assuming it's around eggs, but
So Kevin and I are out here doing the usual looking for pythons, and this time of year we're checking to see if there's yeah, I'll do like that.
so it's up top. You gotta go up.
Okay, I can see the snake from here. Yep. Alright, so I'm out here with Kev and we're checking known rodent burrows for nesting pythons, and as you can see, we have a snake sitting in this one. We do not know yet if she's sitting on eggs, but we are going to find out. At this point, we just know that we have a python up in here. And it's pretty obvious. That light, let me see that light for a second. Trying to see if I can spot any eggs from here. I can't tell if she's on eggs, but definitely a snake up in here. So we're going to go ahead and figure out how to extract said snake from burrow. But it's got the makings of an interesting evening, so we'll follow up with you in a minute and see we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
Can you see eggs yet? I couldn't, but I couldn't I couldn't get down.
I see eggs.
Do you?
Let's go. Let's go.
We're at Mr. GoPro.
Let's go.
Alright,
Still
so
rolling.
okay. So good. Got a girl on eggs. Now we gotta just extract said girl that's on eggs. Alright, so we got this female that we're trying to get out of this burrow. She's sitting on eggs, and we don't want to destroy the burrow if we don't have to. So I have venomous snake tongs with me. We're going to go ahead and see if we can't get a hold of her and pull just enough of her out. Possibly if we can get a tail grab. That would be the ideal way. If we can get a tail grab, if you can see a tail, you got to take what you can get. But if you can get a portion of a tail and just extract that, we can definitely pull her out of there.
Oh, we can get it's right here.
Good. Well, then make the tail grab and just pull. Get the tail to me. And once I got the snake, we're golden. All right. So Kevin's going to try to grab the tail with the tongs. I'm going to get in, position myself for the grab. See if this works.
Yep, there's the tail.
All right.
I got the tip of it.
Can you get the tip of the tail? Ow! You found the. Hey! Let me see that. Let me see that again. This is the second time. Grab that tail and pull it. Go ahead.
No, it's going in now.
Nah, you can still get her. You can get a portion of her. You can even do a head grab. And at least it's a small bite.
But it's all across. That hurts so bad, man.
It usually does. Watch out. Let me get this thing.
I had the tail. Really good.
Oh, jeez. Here you go. And there's the first egg. She's close.
Dude, I'm
trying it.
Faucet already.
Are you bleeding good?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can hear her up in there hissing.
Yeah,
She's
definitely on eggs. Well, I'm gonna go clean my hand up.
woo, she's striking at the entrance.
I'm aware of that, Aunt, actually. I can tell you, I can confirm that she is striking at the entrance. If you can get her to strike and grab her with the tongs,
Yeah, I'm trying to.
we can take it from there, but she's pretty accurate, by the way.
Yeah. I just can't see her up in there right now. Let me, yeah, so she's striking, watch.
That's a lot of eggs, dude. Oh, I see her head right there.
All right. So she struck out of there a second ago.
Yes,
So
yes, she did.
yeah. So as you see,
Her head's to the right. So
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You know, you could see the eggs that this female's sitting on, that Kevin and I are messing with right now. Here's one of the eggs we extracted a second ago.
covered in Kevin's blood.
Covered in Kevin's blood. There's her head right there. So she's gonna go about 11 feet. I can see her head right there.
Yeah, she's 11 to 12.
Yeah. So here's what. Let me go ahead and let me see if I can do this here. Go ahead and let me have those tongs one more time. See if I can do this without too much more ado. That's what I need her to do one more time.
One sec. Her head's right there.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to get her to. She's got a lot of eggs, actually. She's bigger than we think.
That's what I keep saying, man. She's. Oh, careful! You're gonna rupture the egg.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get her to do is that.
There you go. That's it.
Hold on. Not that easy because she's. You want to make a grab? Hold on. I'm holding tight.
I got it.
Got it good?
Yep.
Okay. Let's extract her. Okay.
Hang on, I'm holding two cameras right now.
All right. So Kevin and we got this female now by the head. Hold on. Can you see the egg? Hold on. What do you want to do?
Press the back arrow at the bottom.
We'll watch her head so she doesn't strike
Oh,
me.
she's coming out.
Right.
Forget it.
Okay.
She's coming out.
So she's about an 11 foot. She's a little bit bigger, 12. She's just skinny. All right.
She's skinny because all of her body mass is up in there.
Yeah.
Dude, she's 13.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, as you can see, I just put that one back in there. We'll get it out in one mass, but it's looking like it's gonna watch her head so she don't bite me in the knee. Looking like we're gonna have a clutch of probably, if I had to guess, somewhere, there's a slug in there, somewhere to the tune of about 25 to 28 eggs.
I'm gonna guess more than that.
Think so?
Yeah.
Well, we'll count them out in a minute here. But yeah, either way, we got a female and here she is. Whoa. Yeah, she's still got a little spunk in her. You can see how much body weight she's lost because she dropped her eggs. See the fold of skin I'm holding there. But she's actually got better body weight than some of the snakes we see that haven't dropped eggs, which is kind of ironic. But we're gonna go ahead and
she's not tagged too.
We'll bag her up, and then we'll go ahead and remove these eggs from the wild, and it's a win-win for the ecosystem tonight. That's awesome. And he's got a bloody finger, which is also awesome. It's not my finger. All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and here actually, because we're gonna do both. Here, hand me this.
You got it?
Yeah, let go. I'm good. Just go ahead and give me a little. It's recording. All right, so Kevin and I are out here. This time of year, the females are sitting on nests, so we've been doing due diligence to check some rodent burrows that we know of. And well, as you can see from looking inside there, Kevin looks up in this burrow and he says, hey, we got a python up in here. So we figured it was a female, and we prodded at her a few times and you heard her hissing. And we went ahead and extracted her after a little bit of drama. I like Kevin to usually get bit, so he's the one who took the bite to the finger. But she's probably
about 13.
12 and a half, 13 feet long, as you see him holding on to her right here. But there's her little
that mouse. Show me that mouse.
Yeah.
She ain't playing.
No, she was guarding those eggs in there. So nonetheless, we got about I'm gonna guess, well, we're gonna count them out in a minute when we extract them, but I'm gonna guess that we have somewhere to the tune of 25 to 32 eggs, probably around 28. Maybe some more, maybe some less. I see a slug in there with, you know, a non-fertile egg, but nonetheless, we've done good. We've removed hey man, that you see one of the eggs that already got pulled out of there that ruptured when we were extracting her. And these things are, you know, the size of hen eggs, or even bigger when they swell. So definitely a good day for the ecosystem, and also a good day for us. You know, it helps to have some success. Kevin and I are always looking for girls, you know, and finding them actually on the nest is a good thing. Doesn't happen that often. So awesome. We're gonna move on. We're gonna circle back, remove these eggs here, and fill in this little burrow, and see if we can't find some more tonight. We'll get back to you in short. Female from those eggs. I can't move lips, so I gotta just kind of go down. All right.
Just get the bag over,
yep,
and I got
good.
all the weight. I got it. Female bagged.
Let's get the double bag thing going. All right.
While I'm recording, now that we got that female bagged, let's take a look at these eggs. So as you can see,
As Kevin was saying, we've got this clutch. We just went ahead and bagged the female. We got these very well, we swallowed a bug. These very viable eggs. You can see how they're plump and full. So this right here, this is an example of a non-fertile egg. These are called slugs. So this was inside there, along with another one right here. So this one had already collapsed out. This was from today. So we probably damaged this one in the process of removing the female. But this here is an unfertile egg that's called a slug. So we're gonna remove these as one mass and donate them to science with UF. But there's probably gonna end up being somewhere around 30 eggs or so. We'll count them out in a minute, or at least get a rough count. But Kevin and I are gonna go, they're actually pretty far along, believe it or not. So she's probably been sitting on these for, my guess is about 2.5 to 3 weeks. But nonetheless, we're gonna go ahead and remove them now in one solid mass, and we'll show you that in a second.
all right, we're gonna get these eggs out of here. Just gotta clear away a little bit of dirt. Here's that one that we popped accidentally, and here's that slug we were talking about earlier, the infertile egg. And here we go. Another one. This one ruptured too. One that's separated. Some of them are really buried in the bottom here. She popped a couple of these.
Yeah, that's fine. We were in there jabbing with the...
I want to make sure, you know, these are right side up.
Doesn't matter. They're not going to do anything with them.
You sure?
Yep.
Here we go. Here it is. These pants were clean, but a couple of these eggs got popped in the fight with the female. But there it is, man. There's the clutch. And there's a couple more eggs in there that popped, and we got these here. So, wow. That's it.
8 plus, with the slug, it makes 9 plus whatever's in your hand.
Yeah.
3 and 6 is 9.
20, 21, 22, 24. I assume there's about 25 in here. Let's see, so roughly 30, 32 eggs total. And you know, it's hard to know exactly how many are in here without taking the whole clutch apart, but wow, that's crazy. So here it is. This is the clutch. This is what we just pulled out. This is those eggs, those precious eggs that female was guarding. And each one of these represents a baby python that would have entered the ecosystem had we not intervened and extracted it. So this is the clutch. This is, you know, why these pythons breed so prolifically, is because they have so many eggs that all hatch very viably, hatch out as 2-foot-long snakes, and then spread out into the ecosystem, eating our native wildlife, growing faster and faster. And this is a big win for us. So these are the eggs. We're taking them out of here, and that's it. Game over for these guys, but time to keep going and time to try to get on another clutch.
So after Kevin and I finished removing the eggs from this burrow, I went ahead and filled it in with a little bit of rock and soil to keep there from being any erosion on these levees. The state maintains these levees, so whenever we do extract a snake that's in a burrow, we like to fill it back in to keep there from being any kind of further erosion. But all in all, it was a really successful evening for Kevin and I. We ended up removing this nice female and all the eggs that she was sitting on. It's a win-win for the ecosystem and for us. As contractors for the state, we do get paid for the eggs in addition to the snake itself. So it's always a little bonus to find some eggs. You know, kind of helps out with the pocketbook, so to speak. But most importantly, that's a whole bunch of pythons that are removed from the environment now that all have the potential to grow up and be monsters. Most of them don't make it that big. There's somewhere around probably upwards of 90+% mortality of hatchling pythons in their first few months of life. They get consumed by just about everything. But if they can make it past their first 6-7 months, there's very few predators in Florida except humans, alligators, and cars that actually can take these animals out of the ecosystem. So it's always good to get them at this stage of the game before they grow up and start eating everything in sight. But we had a great time. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and as I always say, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope to see you all out there in the field. Take care, stay safe.